All right, we are live. Adjust. Okay, good enough. All right, good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So today's yoga class is going to focus more on the upper body, so from the hips upwards, and it's going to be pretty much all seated positions on the mat, a few kneeling positions and stuff, and a few positions on the back. But yeah, we're going to be resting and keeping things gentle in today's class. All right, so to get us started, let's choose today's mantra. And yeah, I'm not very good at shuffling, so this is as far as my shuffling skills go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this is what we're working with today. What does it say? I'm held in the embrace of an infinite life force. And I will just type this into held in the embrace and infinite life force. Okay. So that is the mantra, if you so choose to use it, but we'll get started seated. And for just a few disclaimers, any ladies who are watching this video and you are pregnant or suspect you might be pregnant, this is not the yoga class for you, I'm afraid. And I suggest maybe you search out some pregnancy yoga videos on YouTube or Facebook. If you are injured, please make sure you're fully healed from your injury before attempting any fitness classes, any yoga classes, and maybe just as an extra precaution, get the go-ahead from your doctor. And if you're a complete newbie to yoga, thank you for choosing this class. It's actually a really nice class to kind of get into because it's very, it's not as strenuous as, say, standing up, lots of standing poses and such. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. We're going to get started with our 5 minutes of pranayama breathing techniques. We're going to do the alternate nostril breathing for about a minute. And then the next 4 minutes, just breathing normally in your deep breath. So as we're seated, get nice and comfy, guys. You don't have to be seated. You can be laying down if you wish, or you can be sitting, resting up against the wall if that's more comfortable for you. And you don't have to be cross-legged either. You can, if you prefer to have your legs extended out, go ahead and do that. But to do the alternate nostril breathing, guys, so we're going to be using our dominant hand. For me, it would be my right hand. Okay, so we're going to bring the index, middle, and ring finger down. Okay, so your hand will look like that. And then we're going to be using the little finger and the thumb to alternate with the nostrils. Okay. Actually, it's the middle. Sorry, it's the index and the middle finger. And these didn't feel right then. So it's just the first 2 fingers that come down to the palm, like that. Okay. So when you're nice and comfortable, we'll get our hand ready. So as you exhale, we'll use the thumb to close the right nostril and inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. And then you can just release. And for the next 4 minutes, we're just going to focus on the deep breathing, and whatever position you're in. Okay, so if you had your eyes closed, just gently open your eyes. Bring yourself back back to the room. So from here, we're going to come onto the hands and knees. If your knees are a bit sensitive, then you can bring a couple of cushions under your knees, just for a bit of extra support there. All right, so we're on the hands and knees, we've got the fingers spread out nice and wide. And then from here, go ahead and extend that right leg behind you, toes pointing down, making a nice long line with the body here. And then as an option, if you want a bit more of a challenge, you can go ahead and extend the left arm as well. Bring that right knee down to the mat. We'll go ahead and extend the left leg as well. And then again, as an option, you can extend the right arm this time. If you wish. Cool, let's bring that leg down one more time with the right leg behind. Breathing deeply. Let's bring that right knee carefully back down to the mat, and we'll come over to the left leg. Let's bring that left knee back down to the mat. From here, we're going to tuck those toes under. We're going to exhale, well, on your next exhale, around the back. And then we'll lean back. I'm just going to hold this pose for a few deep breaths. Cool. And then let's bring it back to center. Let's untuck those toes. And then we'll bring it back to this pose, extending that right leg behind. Let's go ahead and extend the left arm. Bring your floor down. Extend the left leg. Go ahead and extend the right arm. Bring that down. We'll come back to our rocket cat. Tuck those toes under with your next exhale. Round the back, lean back. We'll bring the hips back, but we're going to keep the hands on the mat. And then slowly bring it back to our tabletop position here. And the hands and knees. So we're just going to come into the wrists now. So keeping the hands where they are, we're just going to rotate the arms around, or we're going to rotate the whole body around in a circle. Okay, let's go around the other way. Lovely. From here, we'll walk the hands back and we'll come to sit on the heels. This is uncomfortable for the knees. You can try bringing a cushion and placing a cushion on top of the calves so you've got something to sit on and the knees aren't all the way folded together. All right, sticking with the wrists here. Just go ahead and extend that right arm in front of you with the palms away from you. And using that left hand, we're just going to gently push the fingers towards us. Just being careful here not to really push the hand back. You just want to stretch out the wrist, the inner part of the wrist here. And then let's release that right hand and just roll out the wrist. And we'll do the same with the left arm. Extend that left arm, left hand. And then using that right hand, push the fingers towards you. And then let's gently release that left hand. We'll just roll out that wrist. Nice. From here, we're going to take the tops of both hands and place them under the armpits. So I'll just turn myself around. If your knees or your thighs are starting to get a bit achy here, then you can come back to your comfortable seated position. Okay, let's slowly release those hands and we're going to roll those wrists out again. Got to make sure those wrists are happy. This will be nice for you guys who are working from home on your computers. Got to stretch out those wrists. Okay, from here, coming back to the hands and knees. If you wear big thick socks like I am, this would be a good time to take them off. All right, so from here, we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands here, like so. See if I can switch it so maybe you can see me a bit better. Okay, so from here, we've now got the right foot in between the hands. So we're just going to scooch that right foot forward, just so that we can start to lean the hips more towards the mat. There we go. Scooch forward. And there we go. So just go as forward as is comfortable for you. But here we're just going to lean into those hips. So if it feels comfortable for you, you can kind of bob the hips up and down like this, just to make sure that the hips are okay here. Cool. So from here, we're going to slowly start to lean back. As we lean back, this right leg is going to straighten out. Walk the hands back. And then that right foot will come up onto the heel. And then we'll slowly walk the hands forward, coming back to our lunge. And then again, let's walk the hands back, slowly start to straighten the right leg. And don't worry if you can't get the right leg all the way straight. If you're here, then that's absolutely fine. Guys, don't worry. I don't want you guys pushing yourself, like going beyond your limit. Just listen to your body here. See where it wants to go. And then let's bring it back to our lunge. We're going to step the right foot back. So we're now on our hands and knees again. We're going to swap the leg over. So now step the left foot forward. And then again, we're going to scooch it, scooch it, scooch it, scooch it, scooch it, scooch it, scooch it. And then bring the hip down towards the mat. Nice. And again, if it feels comfortable for you, if it feels intuitive to you, then you can move the hips around a little bit. And then from here, we're going to slowly walk the hands back. Slowly start to straighten out that left leg until maybe the foot comes up and resting on the heel. And then let's walk the hands forward, bringing the foot down, coming back to our lunge. And again, we're going to walk the hands back. Slowly start to straighten out that left leg. Maybe the toes point up to the ceiling. And then again, walk the hands forward, bringing the foot back down to the mat, bending that left leg. And then from here, we're going to send this left foot behind, so we'll come back onto our hands and knees. Nice. And then we'll come to our seated position. Come back to our easy pose, as it's called. Just our cross-legged position. We're just going to chill out here for a couple of breaths. Excellent. All right, so from here, we'll keep that left leg tucked in. Go ahead and extend that left leg, the right leg, sorry, out to the side. All right, so yeah, you're going to be feeling this in the leg here, but we're also going to be working with the lower back here as we bring it into a forward fold. So when you're ready, let's place the hands in front and then just walk the hands forward a step at a time. And then let's slowly bring it on up from there. Gently. We're going to swap the legs over now, so carefully bring the right leg in. Go ahead and extend that left leg out to the side. So in this pose, just be mindful of how wide out you bring that extended leg. So maybe you're here, that's absolutely fine. So just, be mindful of how far out you bring that leg, that extended leg. So when you're ready, place the hands in front. And again, we just take a step forward with the hands. And then again, just going as far as your body wants to go, not going to go reach beyond our edge, reach beyond our limit. So don't worry if you can't go all the way down. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. And then let's slowly bring ourselves up on there. Let's carefully bring the left leg in, bringing it back to our comfortable cross-legged position. From here, let's get those arms up. We're going to be working with the shoulders and the arms here. So coming into our cactus arms. Here. So we're just going to be bringing the arms together. Opening them up. So as we open the arms, we'll inhale. As we bring the arms in, we'll exhale. And when you bring the arms open, you can bring the shoulder blades together, really open up the chest here. Okay. And then let's bring the hands back down to the thighs. We'll just roll out the shoulders here. Let's bring the arms behind. We're going to interlace the fingers, really open up the chest here. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and we'll look up. And then release the hands. Place them on the knees here. We're just going to round the back, looking down. Lengthen up through the spine, raising the head. And then we'll bring the arms behind again, interlace those fingers. Shoulder blades come together, the chest is up and out. You can look up. Release the fingers, placing the hands on the knees again. And then here we're going to round the back, bringing the navel into the spine, looking down. And then just lengthen up through the spine, looking forward. I'm just going to scooch myself back around here. And then from here, go ahead and bring the hands towards you. So we're not placing them on the body, just resting the hands a few inches away from the body here. And then we're just going to create like a circular motion with the hands here. If you like to do chakra work, then this is nice. Or the solar plexus. And also the sacrum. Getting into the shoulders here and the arms. With this simple, repetitive motion. Just don't forget to breathe deeply. Let's rest the hands, palms face upwards. Just breathe. Okay, from here we're coming to our cow face arms. So this pose you can always use a strap or a scarf. But today we're going to make do without. I mean, if you really want to use a strap or a scarf, you can go ahead and grab one now. But from here we're going to bring the right arm up and behind the head here. So that right hand should be between the shoulder blades here. And then with that left hand, we're going to bring it up from the base of the spine. And then see if you can reach the fingertips together. If not, and you're down here, then that's awesome as well. That's great. If it's possible for you to do so, see if you can clasp the hands together. Okay, then release the hands. We're going to windmill the arms here. So we're going to rotate the arms back around. So now the left arm is behind the head. And we use that right hand to reach up the back. Again, we can touch fingertips here, if it's possible. See if you can clasp the hands together. Okay. And then we'll release the hands nice and slowly here. Turn myself back around here. All right, so we're just going to roll out the shoulders. Cool. From here, let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. I'm going to bring the hands together. I like to clasp the fingers, but just leave the index fingers extending up. Like that. And then from here, we'll flow through our cat-cow pose. So let's inhale, arch the back, look up. And then exhale, round the back, looking down. And let's release the hands. Lovely, guys. Okay, so from here, just scooch yourself around so that we've got the feet on the mat. And we'll bring the left leg and extend it down onto the mat. We'll just bring that right foot a bit closer towards you with the right foot next to the left knee. So we're going to come into a spinal twist here, so just take it easy, especially if you've got lower back issues, just take it nice and slow, okay? So we'll place the left hand on that right knee. Go ahead and windmill that right arm behind you so we can place that the right hand, behind us. This will help to lift us up so that the spine's nice and lengthened here. And we're just going to gently twist to the right side. So with this left hand, we're not using it to twist us round. It's just gently placed there. We're just seeing how far the spine wants to go. So then in this pose, just relax. Drop the shoulders. We're still lengthening out through the spine. So it's easier to keep the left hand here as an option. If you want more of a challenge, then you can bend that left arm, bring it to the outside edge of that right knee, which will twist you around further. But you've got options here, okay? So just take it easy. Whatever pose, whatever variation of the pose you're doing. Okay. And then let's slowly twist ourselves back to center. Go ahead and extend that right leg down. From here, we're just going to place the hands either side of the hips here. We'll come into our staff pose. So we're going to lengthen up through the spine, creating a nice L shape here with the body. Lengthen that spine as much as possible. Nice. And then we'll relax. Cool. So we'll come over to the other side with our spinal twist, this time with the left foot on the mat here. Remembering the two variations, you can either place the right hand here and twist, or if you want a more challenging version, then the arm, and then bring that right elbow right to the outside edge of that left knee, okay? So let's windmill that left arm behind, help us sit upright, and then we'll gently turn to face the left side. Slowly bring it back to center. Nice. Slide that left leg back down the mat. And then from here, we'll come on to rest on the back. Now that we're on the back, we're just going to chill here for a couple of moments, just to allow the spine to settle on the mat. Cool. All right, so from here we're coming to our bridge pose. So we've got the feet on the mat. There's a gap between the knees of about an inch or two. Okay, we've got the palms facing down into the mat. See if you can walk the feet so that you can touch the heels here. Okay, so then what we're going to do from here is we inhale, lift those hips up to the ceiling, squeeze the butt cheeks together, and we're just going to hold that pose for a couple of deep breaths. So when you're ready, inhale, let's lift up. Okay. Now in this pose, it's natural for the knees to want to kind of go out. So we're going to keep them locked in. It would be easier if you had a block to put between the knees. Oh, here we're just going to. And then let's lower the hips down nice and easy. Oh, okay. Then do that one more time. If you found that too strenuous, then you can do a supported bridge version by just grabbing a couple of cushions to put under the hips. And then rather than, manually lifting the hips, you can just chill out on the cushions. When you're ready, guys, we're going to inhale, lift the hips up. See if you can walk the shoulder blades together. And then slowly lower those hips down. And we're just going to chill out for a breath or two. All right, from here, go ahead and extend both legs up to the ceiling with the soles of the feet pointing up towards the ceiling. From here, we'll come to a version of plow pose or half plow. So from here, if you want to as well, you can kind of push the hands under the hips here. So what we'll do here is lift the bum off the mat and back down. Okay. All right. So when you're ready, let's lift up and down, up and down, up and down. So the legs are gonna lean over a little bit, as if we were going into our plow pose. So we're not using the hands to push down, okay? Bring the feet back down to the mat. Oh, let's just let the spine settle again. Okay. All right, cool. From here, go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Bring the knees apart. And place the hands on the hips as well. I'm just going to chill here for the next few moments. Right, guys, stay in butterfly pose. I'm just going to let the cat in because he's just... Oh, you can't play. Okay. You're going to have to stay in there, buddy. Right. You are going to go onto your bed. All right, so we're still in our butterfly pose. Okay, buddy, you're going to have to move. You can go over there. Okay. All right, guys, from here, just go ahead and slowly bring those knees up. We're going to slide the legs down. And here we'll come to rest in our Shavasana. So you can grab a blanket, some cushions, some thick socks. So we're going to chill here. In fact, I bring my cushion under my knees. All right, so we're laying down on the mat. If it's uncomfortable, grab some cushions, place them under the hips, under the head. Maybe it's even more comfortable for you to keep the feet on the mat and with the knees bent. Go for it. We're going for maximum comfort here, guys. Don't. Sorry, my cat was about to jump on the laptop. No, no. Leave it. Okay. So we're laying down nice and comfortably. So here you can close your eyes. And then we'll begin with our relaxation by telling each part of the body to relax. Getting started with your feet, ankles, heels, toes, arches. You can give them a wiggle here, just to kind of get out any, if there's any lingering tension or any nervous energy that's left in the feet. And just let the feet relax and rest. The feet are now heavy and relaxed. Moving up through to the calves and the knees. And again here, if you wish, you can kind of point and flex the feet here so that getting into the calves for one last time in the class before letting them rest, become heavy and relaxed. Moving up through to the thighs and the hips, allowing the powerful thigh muscles to relax, allowing powerful hip muscles to relax and become heavy. And then bringing your awareness to your spine, making sure the spine is comfortable and relaxed on the mat. Making sure the back muscles are relaxed and heavy. Bringing your awareness to your tummy, your ribs and your chest. Making sure the entire length of the torso is relaxed and heavy. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed and heavy here. And this will be a lot easier if you didn't have a cat on your chest. You know. Okay. So then bring your awareness to your arms and your elbows. Making sure the entire length of your arms and elbows are relaxed and heavy. Bringing your attention to your wrists, your hands, your fingers and thumbs. Your hands are now relaxed and heavy. Ow. Bring your awareness to your neck and your throat. Making sure your neck is nice and comfortable on the mat. Next, bring your awareness to your scalp muscles, the back of your head and the top of your head. Making sure they're nice and heavy and relaxed there. And then we'll bring our awareness to the face muscles, making sure that they're completely relaxed and heavy. Getting started with your forehead and eyebrows. Making sure if there's any frowning, it's just melting away into that sea of gentle relaxation. The eyes are nice and heavy here and relaxed. Your ears, cheeks and nose are now heavy and relaxed. Your lips, mouth and tongue are now heavy and relaxed. And then your jaw and your chin, nice and relaxed, feeling heavy. Maybe your mouth hangs open a little bit with that heavy jaw. So now just scan through your body from the top of the head, working your way down to the feet, making sure each part of your body is completely relaxed, completely heavy. All right, now we'll bring our awareness to the breath. Feeling the chest expand, the ribs expand, the tummy expanding with every inhale. And then feeling everything contract in as you exhale. Bring your awareness to any external sounds that you can hear around you. Perhaps if you're doing this in your living room, you can hear the cars outside. Maybe there's people walking about. If you've got any pets, maybe you can hear the animals. Maybe you can hear my cat purring. Just relax in this peaceful moment. And here we'll take an even deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch the arms overhead. And then when you're ready, you can come up to a comfortable seated position. All right. So when you're sat up and comfortable, just take this moment to thank you for joining me today. So it's been a bit more of a slower paced kind of class, but it's kind of what I was feeling at the time. So yeah. And we were also joined by the rather loud Pacino. Yeah. Guys, have a wonderful day today. Have a wonderful week. I hear the weather is going to be a lot warmer next week. Right, so take care. And Pacino's also going to say goodbye. Pacino, say goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. All right. Bye, guys.